Steve is hunting the wildlife-rich lands of north central Idaho with guide Aaron Hansen of Boulder Creek Outfitters, one of Idaho's oldest and most respected operations. Also on the trip is Steve's trusted hunting companion, Bill Norton. Bill has a well-earned reputation as an accomplished big-game hunter, racking up numerous world-class trophies and appearing on Browning expeditions. Together, Steve and Bill are looking to make some more hunting history on this trip.
The fence line that goes like that, and if you go up the top of that, there's that yellow part, you know. Yep. They're right below that. I see them. Very open plain country grass, then deep canyons with pine trees in them. It's different than where we are in Utah. I like this country, the openness and everything.
This terrain was really different than anything I've ever hunted before. Big fields that drop off into canyons full of brush. It was a unique way to hunt mule deer. We'd walk these ridges, look down into the bottom of these ravines, and hopefully either glass the deer bedded down there or on the other side of the ravine.
Mule deer just coming off the rut and whitetail are getting in, so basically we're just going to be looking in these upper meadows on these ridges here, trying to catch the deer crossing before they go in this thick stuff here to bed down.
This is some big country in
yes,
here.
Sir.
Got to have good glasses. And like you guys recommended, you know, the shots could be, you know, we hope for 200, but they could be 3 and maybe even
they can range out, yep.
And you're looking at this country, you can tell that. That's why I brought X-Bolt 300 WSM in a composite stock, which is a great flat shooting caliber for out here, 180 grain Winchester Supreme. So we're ready in this department.
The diversity of terrain was something I didn't expect at all when we came to Idaho. I expected it to be like southern Idaho, close to where I'm from. The gently sloping hills with the deep canyons on the sides are really amazing. You can see a long way on those slopes, and then you can get over to the canyons and look down at the deep, dark canyons and have deer, elk, whatever come out of those.
That's 1,000 yards over there. He's not exactly what we're looking for. He's an old buck. You know, he's big 3-point. He's probably a 5.5, 6.5-year-old deer. You can tell by his body, white face, but yeah, first day you really want to kind of hold out. There's some good deer in this part of the country, and I want to try to hold out a little while longer and see. Maybe the weather will break, I don't know. It looks like it's coming in a little bit more. They're staying in. They're wanting to stay in that brush, you know, today, real tight.
Well, I like this country.
I do too. It's neat. It's very interesting.
There's a buck right there. Little one. Right there. Just came over.
I had a great time hunting with Aaron, our guide. He's 28 years old and can go all day, has the eyes of an eagle. He could look out there a mile and say, oh, there's a buck over there, and sure enough, there'd be a whitetail buck over there.
Curl down this little light here and just kind of sweep around so we can see something crossed. Well, we got a little bit of light. That buck we saw this morning, well, another deer coming out there. He's 4x. Yeah. By the time we saw him, he saw us. He'll be around. The bucks are by themselves. Bigger ones, I believe now. There was a nice 4-point, not real wide, but tall, mature buck there, about 200 yards away, but we're losing light. By the time we were able to get closer, get to a place to shoot, he'd seen us. And he decided to run up, so we're just gonna leave him. We didn't bust him, he just moved off. We'll keep an eye out for him here tomorrow morning, tomorrow the next day. He'll be around here. There's a few does around here, so we'll keep an eye out for him. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go far.
Looks like we're getting into his home here a little bit.
Yeah, you can see they've been rubbing this, and this is fresh rub right here. This is the kind of stuff you're looking for. Find a place where the deer are working. They're rubbing their antlers against this stuff, polishing them up. That's what gives them that red.
He looks like he uses this every year.
Yeah, this is not this year. This is last year. That's this year. So
yeah, we're getting into his home.
Good.
Try to get a little closer there.
Try to see him before he sees us.
We'll do a lot of glassing until we spot something, and then go from there. If we spot something way off in the distance, you can really put a trek on for it. Looks like a couple of does standing there.
Little buck over there by that. I don't think that's him though, the one by that tree.
No, that can't be him. Smaller buck there. He's a little mule deer.
There he is.
I think he's a mule deer buck.
Blow him. Go down a little bit down there on the trail.
Oh, I got him. Oh, he's a good looking deer.
Yeah, we got to get him. That's a nice buck.
Yeah, we're gonna have to close the gap a little more.
All right, let's go.
Let's get on.
Let's go.
you, Steve, right there.
Oh, yeah.
You see him? He's getting a little antsy. He's moving up the hill. Can you get a shot?
He's going over the edge. I can't, he's going over the edge.
All right, don't shoot. We're gonna have to get up. We're gonna have to close the gap over here.
Let's
go.
He's moving, I'm not steady.
All right, we're gonna have to move over here. We gotta get you a steady rest.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. When we seen him, we knew he was a shooter. We had to move quick and set up on him.
Let's go to that tree. Let's go to that tree. Yeah.
Right there, you see him there, moving on that game trail?
Yep.
Steve, I've got him at 388.
As soon as he stops, take it.
Okay. The buck had worked his way over the ridge, came down through a saddle. He stopped, as most mule deer will, for one moment to see what you were.
Oh, you hit him good, Steve. He's moving up the hill. Hit him good. Nice shot.
All right.
Good shot. Let's let him get up over that ridge. There he goes. All right, let's give him a little bit of time.
Man, he's a big deer.
Nice deer.
Big deer, big deer. I knew he was hit hard, but we thought it would be best to give him a little bit of time. We sat there and waited. Let me tell you, that was the longest 20 minutes of my life.
Well, I guess we can kind of make our way down through this stuff and try to get over there. And let's just be ready just in case.
See that white spot in the middle of that brush?
Looks like
It's not a stick. I don't know what that is.
looks like his white rump maybe there a little bit.
I'm not sure if it's a log or we're gonna have to get a little closer.
We got up there, found a nice blood trail. That buck, though, as big and tough as they are, he still was able to go about another 60 yards to the bottom of the ravine where he piled up in a big brush pile.
That's him. You can see why they call this country Hell's Canyon. Holy cow.
Tell you what, this country is as tough and rugged as this clothing is named after. I can tell you.
That Hell's Canyon clothing for this type of terrain and lightweight because of the exertion and going downhill, it's cool. From 35, 45 degrees, perfect stuff.
Perfect. What a beautiful buck. 27 inches of beautiful cherry-colored antler. He had 4x4 with eye guards and a sticker here, a lot of purling in the horns. Truly a great Idaho trophy. I tell you what, Boulder Creek guys, they've really got the great deer hunting, not only whitetail, but mule deer, as you can see here. They've got elk and bear. This is the place to come. It's a very diverse type topography for hunting, something I've never done before. Big meadows that go into these hills and these deep canyons. Great place to come. They work their butts off for you. We got a lot of work to work our butts off to get this thing out of here and get it back up there.
I'd go down and help, but it looks a little slick, a little steep.
Hey Bill, you want to run up there and get your gun and get those packs? We got to get this thing done.
Why am I always the one that's got to go get the packs? I didn't shoot the deer, I don't have to go get the packs. Damn, every time I got to go do everything around here. My first trip to Idaho hunting, I've always wanted to come here and hunt, especially for whitetail and big mule deer. Of course, we have big mule deer in Utah. I've hunted those for years and years, but I've never had much opportunity to hunt whitetail. And coming up here was a great opportunity for me, and to see the deer together in the same hillsides, the same country, was really a treat.
This is a real nice whitetail ridge here. There's been a buck working this ridge kind of early in the rut, but they'll start rubbing their horns early in the rut. So be looking for more so of a single deer, so we'll have to be on our toes.
Okay, gorgeous country.
Beautiful.
There ought to be whitetail in here.
Yeah. This is late October, early November, which is still in the heat of the mule deer rut. But the whitetail are just starting to pre-rut, and so we kind of had to pick a different spot and do more glassing. Let's work this ridge a little bit.
Right.
We started walking down the ridges, glassing on either side. It wasn't long before we looked across the ridge, and there was a beautiful 10-point whitetail buck laying.
There's a deer right there. I think it's bedded down.
Right over here.
It's a buck, it's a buck. It's a buck, Bill, it's a buck.
Well, he's a good buck.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's good.
Let's get down here to this pine, see if we can get a good enough rest.
Saw a good buck and I decided I'd take him.
He's standing up, guys. He's getting up.
I got him.
See him there?
Yeah.
Standing broadside. get a solid rest.
This tree's not solid enough.
He's getting ready to move.
Oh, he just moved. Don't take the shot.
I can't.
Let's go over.
Not comfortable with that tree. It's too
Let's try to get up here to this
Move in.
pine here.
Okay.
He's moving up that slit.
Even though these whitetail and mule deer live together, I'm really surprised at the difference in their demeanor. The whitetails are much spookier and more aware of their surroundings than the mule deer seem to
Right there,
be.
Bill.
Okay, I got him.
Get set up.
I got him.
You see him there?
Yep.
Working across the hill.
I see.
If he stops broadside, take him.
Okay. The mule deer will stop and look back after he gets a certain distance away when he thinks he's out of danger. The whitetail just go. Very seldom they'll look back.
There he is right there, standing up.
We were very, very fortunate to get him to look back at us. Let's keep our eye on him.
You flipped him though. I watched him cartwheel over.
Pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, he ran into the tree and he cartwheeled over. Good job, buddy.
All right.
He's around here somewhere when you shot.
Yeah, looks like we got a track or two.
Oh yeah.
There's some blood, Bill, right
Yep,
there.
on that leaf. Oh wow.
Looking good right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
He's
starting
hit
to bleed
hard.
heavy now.
Hit this game trail.
Oh yeah, he's bleeding good.
Man, he's got to be close.
Yeah, a lot of blood.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
All right.
There he is.
All right.
All right, buddy.
Good work, Bill.
Thank you.
Bill, all right, nice shot.
Oh, it looks like a nice buck.
Looks like a good deer.
My best whitetail ever.
Yes, sir.
I'm tickled to death. Plenty of muleys, but not many whitetails for me.
Yep. I was very tickled to harvest his best whitetail in his career.
Look at that.
Look at the main beam come around on him.
Yeah, I love that part of whitetails, where that comes around like that.
Big
That's
bastard,
great.
look.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he took a dive. Just a little bit of a
Yeah.
niche there, but
Beautiful deer, look at that, I almost
Yeah.
touched. Yep. Bill, you really chose the right rifle for this hunt. You know, shooting the X-Bolt, the 300 WSM, shooting 180 grain Winchester Supreme E-tips. I tell you, both on the mule deer and whitetail, the knockdown power, fantastic.
The diversity of this country is amazing. I've always wanted to come to northern Idaho and hunt, just never had the opportunity, never needed to, but I've always wanted a whitetail, and I'm tickled to death with this one.